everyone, my name is John Coggin. I'm the owner of Daniel Smith. Today we're in the artist studio with David Taylor. David is from Australia. He's a phenomenal artist. I think you'll enjoy his artwork. It was very difficult for David and I to connect via the internet because of the pandemic. So he was kind enough, along with his wife as videographer, to do his video for me. Thank you so very much to David. I hope you all enjoy. You'll see some tips, some techniques, and wonderful artwork. Thank you.
Hi, I'm David Taylor, watercolorist, and great to meet you all here in my studio here on Phillip Island, a wonderful place, a lot of space and enjoyable, and wonderful to share this also with John Cogley from Daniel Smith and all the team. So hope you enjoy this experience of seeing my work in the studio, and I'm happy to share it with you. So these pieces, you see some of them on the wall. I'm sorry about the lighting, but at least you get a little chance to see some of the work on the walls. So I'll move around and I will then show you some of the materials I use for Daniel Smith. Wonderful materials that I use, that I enjoy, my brushes, my colours, and wonderful to be able to share that with you. So enjoy. One of the things that is really, really important for you all, I guess, is to experience painting from your studios when we have to deal with such a awkward time, the lockdown, the coronavirus, but it does give us opportunity to learn and to follow up all our techniques and have great experiences together. So yeah, I guess this will be a great opportunity for everybody to improve their artworks, and I'm happy to be able to be a part of that if it helps everyone to get a little bit excited with their work. So enjoy. I will actually take you around to the next steps of seeing the work on the tables in their early form and seeing the work surrounding my studio in their primitive form, and then showing you some of the work in stages, how I put it together. So wonderful times to be able to experience practice. Studios are great for practice. I do my teaching here. I also show my work here. And I guess it's not a bad thing for all of you who may have a studio to share one by one your experiences, maybe with the neighbours, maybe with all the other people that you come in contact with, that you can do it in a kind of a very important way, sharing it one by one if you have to. So great. So here I come to my table of wonderful Daniel Smith materials. These colours here, people say, which is your favourite colour? Well, I love cobalt blue, I love cobalt teal blue. They're colours I love. This cobalt teal blue here has nearly run out, so that's why I like it so much. It's gone. But my brushes, here I have my brushes, pocket brushes, David Taylor pocket brushes, wonderful brushes that are my own brushes. And I also use the Escoda brushes, wonderful brushes, always been good. Escoda make wonderful brushes as well. So the pocket brushes are made by Neef, and the Escoda brushes by Daniel Escoda. And also I use the Neef flat brushes, these ones, And also I use quite a variety of other, the Pearl Escoda brush. They're very, very good. So I do have a variety of materials. I do love the Daniel Smith colours. I've used them now for quite some time. I've been very fortunate to have experienced them and tested them out, and I never stop trying the colours. So I think they're wonderful to use. The actual certificate from Daniel Smith here, that was wonderful to receive, but I think it was special to receive that, but I love the material that I've got, so that's important to me. But yeah, I think on the table here I've got also my palette, plastic palette, which is my own original made palette, and my colours: cobalt, manganese blue, cobalt, French ultramarine, phthalo blue, perylene green, moon glow. I got quinacridone magenta and organic vermilion. There's my cobalt teal blue, and I've got some buff titanium, and also some raw sienna, burnt sienna, and burnt raw umber, burnt umber sepia, Aussie red gold, and permanent orange, and I've got aureole. So these colours I find adequate for most of the work I'm doing, but I can sometimes use other colours. But look, it's really important to share now, before I go into sharing some of the other things I'm doing on the table, important to share some of the pieces I've done from plein air. Here I've got a Venice painting, and I like to sometimes show some steps in here. I love to practice ideas of before I even do a painting, to get an idea of how I'll go about the subject. So you'll see a little bit of the sketch format here on the left, and you see the actual process of building the subject up from that sketch. Here you see the simplicity that I'm looking for in the subject. So I will write down notes. I will actually write down my feelings. It's really important in the subject. Here, figures, really important to actually capture the movement of figures, and painting the figure without looking at your paper gives you the feeling of movement and shape, and then you adjust later, so you paint the figures quickly. And of course, here on this table are some other exercises where you have just ideas, a birth of ideas, how to go about certain things, how the colour flows together, testing the colour on the paper, seeing what the colour does before you actually apply it to your good sheet. Here's a good example of how, probably one of the best examples of how something goes together freely and cleanly and freshly, just like nature itself. So this is the drawing. This is the underpainting. And this is the finish. And it has a certain spontaneity, which is so important in painting. So I'm really happy. And when I'm happy, I love to jump. And I hope everyone gets a chance to jump. One of the things I've got to say is a big thank you to you all for having the patience to see this. And I hope you'll get some benefits from just a brief sharing. It's not a big sharing, but I wish I could be over there with you all. Hope your journey is a great one. If you want to see more of what I do, my website, www.davidtaylorartist.com.au. So if you want to know, I might be doing some online teaching in the future. I'll be in the next few months maybe looking at that while things are not so good. Hopefully they'll all improve and we'll come together and enjoy moments where we share reality in real life. So thank you for all the support that Daniel Smith has done for us all. We're grateful for that, and enjoy and take care. My best wishes to you all, and thank you. And ciao.
Well, I hope you enjoyed David's videos. Again, wonderful artist, wonderful man. And David, thank you so very, very much.